A very good afternoon from a horrible and windy Blackpool seafront. It's not as bad at the minute because of this thing, but we've come to Blackpool for a couple of hours or for the day. We'll be heading back soon, but before we do, while we're here, we're going to have a walk around the outside of Blackpool Pleasure Beach just to see what's going on so far in closed season. Obviously we're less than a month in, doubt much is taking place. We've got Launchpad behind me. It's my first time here since that was announced. So we'll see how that repaint is progressing. It looks a lot lower from here than it was on closing day. Have a look at Grand Prix, anything else that's taking place. We'll probably be short because of the weather, and we'll end it there until next year. So yeah, while we're here, let's go and have a look and do a Blackpool Pleasure Beach closed season update 2024. Let's go. Now we don't have any shield from the wind because we're next to this building, so yeah, we're on the phone as well. I'd rather film on my phone than the camera when it's like this outside. Adventure Golf is full of Christmas trees. I didn't even know they opened this in the winter. It's not open right now, but it's Friday. So maybe tomorrow, on Saturdays and the weekends they open this because they obviously have like plants along the there's lights on in WGVs as well, so Adventure Golf must indeed be open because yeah, Christmas Adventure Golf, new sign there. First things first, then I'll get the camera out for this one. Launchpad on closing day before we knew of Launchpad, and it was still Ice Blast and PlayStation to us all. I spotted that the repaint, the blue repaint, was like starting to show like on the top half of the tower. From here it looks like that's been complete now, like for the whole tower. Obviously there might be a little bit at the bottom that we can't see from here that hasn't been painted yet, but the repaint is progressing. It was confirmed obviously with the like concept art, you could call it, in the video, that it was going to be painted blue. Doesn't look like the top's changing the head. It's still got Union Jack on in the concept art, so no Viking hats or anything, no space tops. It's back to Union Jack as it was when Ice Blast was here, but with a blue repaint, and I'm happy about that. I don't mind this blue repaint and the space theme at all. Scaffolding still all the way to the top. They're just doing their thing on there really. It's being given the full repaint. We can see inside the tower from here as well, that there's everything that's inside the tower is being painted red at the minute, it looks like, and that looks quite fresh. And I assume the new central pipes haven't been fitted yet because like people knew when the old ones were being pulled out from the top, and I've not seen anything online about the new ones being fitted yet, but maybe they're here, maybe they're not. I don't know, but there is Launchpad. The repaint is continuing to progress. Let's have a walk around the rest of the park. Before we do move on, it's probably worth noting, like, work is taking place obviously right now. Don't know whether it's picking up, but we can hear metal and stuff being sort of handled and put on the floor and whatnot, whatever they're doing with it. There's trains on the car park as well. Krusty Krab's top is still there as well, and I imagine there's more stuff on the Bond Street car park as well. But yeah, sounds like something's going on there at Launchpad, nearly, and Valhalla as well. What's behind the barrel? Who knows? Maintenance. I'll tell you what, ignoring that sign, which is so 2022 before that, which hasn't been taken out yet obviously and replaced with Launchpad, that tower is looking great from here, like fresh, dark blue, red on the inside. Looks better from here than it did just round the back there. It's really cool, and it'll look even better when there's no scaffolding around it, and looking forward to seeing that get taken down. The noise earlier on was scaffolding it, by the way, on Lokis. Obviously we saw, did you say they were taking it down, Danielle? Oh yeah, wow, that roof is fresh. That roof is fresh. Lokis has been done up. I think there was a little bit of damage on there, and the scaffolding was put up like a few weeks before the end of the season, sorry, to carry out this work on the roof. And as we can tell, that has been complete. That looks really cool. and the chicken place will be back. Lokis Bar in 2025. Looks like the work's been completed on that. Now it's time for this to all come down. Over at Grand Prix then, it's pretty much all gone. The green fences that were here, because obviously this is a public footpath, this is where Grand Prix spiral was, so obviously they had to put fencing up when they started taking it down. The fences have gone from here. There's some there though, near where the transfer track sort of area used to be for Grand Prix, where they take their cars on and off, put them in that garage there. This fountain's still here, but it's drained, so I don't know whether that means anything as to whether it's going to go or not, or get moved anytime soon. That bird will be upset if it does go, because it looks quite relaxed there, but this area is cleared up. And the question remains, like, what can they do with this space? Remains of Grand Prix, like some of the stones and stuff from like the rubble, the spiral, are actually being sold on the website now, which is pretty cool. I honestly love the authentic ride part section of the Kiss Me Quick shop and the Pleasure Beach shop in general online. So yeah, them are worth checking out if you are interested. But I don't think the digger's on site at the minute, is it? No, digger's gone. It's all demolished. The bit up there as you go underneath Avalanche, that is still standing. They haven't yet started taking that stuff down. You can just see there where you would enter and leave the spiral. That's sort of stuck up from the rest of the ground, that bit of concrete there. But all of the wooden and metal parts of the like helix, the spiral, that was all standing here as a big structure to take you up to the station and down from the station, that is all gone. All that remains now is this fountain, some wires in the floor, a lot of mud, and a book there from Bradley and Bella's sustainability / learning garden, which also seems to be all gone. That bench is still there that we've vlogged on a lot this year as well. That's interesting. As Danielle just said, the bonfire's gone, so no New Year's Eve fireworks from Pleasure Beach. Now no guests are on park, it looks like they've just gone and opened the area for access for like staff and whatnot. So yeah, it's opened up quite a lot. The garden, like some of it remains, but you can tell that obviously some demolition has happened around it. There used to be a big hut there and whatnot, but it's a good view of the site. This view was a lot different a couple of months ago, I'll tell you that. The wind ruined this clip, but I was basically saying that those signs on the Big Blue Hotel look new. Ice Blast's old central pipes are still in the Bond Street car park. Wonder what'll happen to them. I assume they're going to get like scrapped for the new ones. On the main car park now then, I don't know what those pink things are there, but obviously there's Big One trains, Grand National trains, steeplechase horses, avalanche trains. See Krusty Krab's head obviously. The top, yeah. And the carriages, yeah. Lokis over there, which has had work done on the other side. Was once the cable car station, if you didn't know. And here's one last look at Launchpad before we head home from Blackpool. From here, like I said, I don't know whether it is 100% complete for the repaint, but from here it looks it. Like, there's a lot more done since closing day. It's all dark blue, red on the inside, and now it's just missing the top and the carriages, I'm sure. And maybe the central pipes as well, the new ones. Alright then, that brings us to the end of this, what I think has been a pretty short close season update from Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Happy I've managed to get up here before the year ends. I've only got up here for like one update, like a few weeks before the season for the past couple of years. So it's nice to have come up, spend a day here, and obviously have a little look around. The weather's actually brightened up now typically. Now we're about to head home. It's mainly been Ice Blast and Grand Prix. Not too much is happening around the park, obviously. It's still early days. Like, trains will still be in the workshop or waiting to go in the workshop and whatnot. Obviously it's going to be a long time till we see like trains going back on the rides and testing and stuff. So, but all that is still to come, of course. So nice to see the progress on Launchpad and Grand Prix as well. And more of that is to come between now and the 1st of March when the season starts. But until then, or until the next update, if I can get here and do another one, thank you very much for watching. Check out the screen to see more. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that'll be.